Good morning, everybody. Time is... I can't see a thing here. It says it's almost 10:15. That doesn't feel right, but who cares? I have been over and checking on my neighbor's cat because they'll be home at noon. Then I started collecting bottles and cans, and I'm going over those right now. Then when I come home, I would like to get some breakfast. I will say I have been awake since 8 o'clock. But I decided just to lay in bed and scroll to see how Jake Paul's fight went. Sound like he won, so congratulations, Jake. I don't stay up because when the fight is, it's the middle of the night here. I know I'm not referring to the song, in the middle of the night. It's in the middle of the night here for us in Denmark, and I'm not staying up. I will say it was late before I got to bed, because I was making cards, I was uploading, I was doing a lot of stuff last evening. And my neighbor decided to have a party, so the children was running down the street, or walking down the street too, with a boombox, giant boombox attached to a backpack, and then on the back. And there's going on, and I asked them if they wanted to, what kind of party it worked. They wouldn't answer me. I said, do you think you're in trouble for it? Don't worry. So I wrote to the mother and asked, sounds like you're having a good time. What type of party is it? Oh, it's a Halloween party, and they're having a jolly good time. I said, yeah, I can hear that. Don't worry, you're not in trouble. I was just curious. I'm just curious what happens, because I don't always get information about what does actually happen in town, because I don't always pay attention to it. And the things I do pay attention to, if the lights suddenly start flickering on the other side of the road, or if someone left a candle in the window and I know they're not home, and that type of stuff. Someone breaks in if there's smoke coming out the roof where there's not supposed to be roof. By the way, the one I just knocked to, or did this to, was the lady which house had just stopped from burning a while back. That was her. So yeah, that's things I pay attention to, which is why some people, as the time has gone by, don't really like when I say, you know what, I noticed something. And they really don't like hearing that, because they know it's always something that is gonna be bad. Because it's not something that's not supposed to be like that, so it's just how it is. By the way, we got a new subscriber. Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We are at 328. I actually believe we were up on 329 at a point, and then we dropped 2. So we still need someone, but I'm thankful for everyone that is here. So, what is today gonna be? Let's see. We have the people coming in early tomorrow. We have the bedroom I need to take care of. Because of that, we have accounts and we have eating and some dishes from the stuff in the boxes still. So I am gonna combine all of that into this one, and I should probably call the people that's gonna come tomorrow and ask what they want for helping. So I know that, so I can probably buy it right now just to be sure I have it. So I better make them a call. So now when I am actually making these cards, I would like to explain something for you. I promised to tell you about today from yesterday. Remember the apps I was talking about that I was trying to earn some money from, and I was some that I actually paid out. Here's a picture. The apps that is rounded in with 2 apps in do pay. It's a very small amount, but they do pay. And it is straight in. This is not a sales plot, something. They do pay. Then you have the lower 3 ones to the left, I believe it is. I'm still waiting for the one with the tubes, the first one to the left. The second one is the one with the animal thing in the middle. That one I got all the way to the end, watch all the ads, get the amount that I needed to do, and I even watched on top of that ads to get the payment out before time. And when I got that, it said, oh, current to over border thing, you will have to pay, I believe it was 35 Danish kroner to get your money. And if I did that, I would get 1,100,000 Danish kroner if they pay out what they say they pay out. But I went in and checked the review, and there's 2 comments. One says it's false and one says it's right. I am gonna go with the false one because they say in the flyer for it that there was no payout to get any money, there was no anything, so they are lying. And I'm not gonna risk 35 kroner for something like this. The last one I am still waiting for, but if it does what I think it's gonna do, it will take probably a month before it even pays out. Because I'm still waiting on the first app, the one with the tubes in, and I have been waiting for that for almost 14 days now. And it's slowly getting down right now with about 10 a day. And I am at 70 something, so it'll probably be a week more before I maybe get it. I already deleted 2 other apps that said failure to pay out. And I'm not gonna deal with that because that was the same thing it said on the old games I used to pay, and I never got the money. So if you want to earn a little bit extra money, there's the 2 apps that is rounded in red, I believe were. The 2 apps together, that's the one you should go for. And yes, it took me 20 minutes to make this 3D. Well, my plan didn't go as well. I managed to make 3 cards. And then my neighbor with house burned came over and asked if I wanted her mother's canvas thing. What's it called? The one you have your canvas standing on with your painting. You know what it is. If I want that, it was a decent one. Heck, it's a decent one. It's the one, not the one I wanted, but it's a cheaper version of that one. And yes, I want that. Plus a lot of canvas, new canvas, and some that got some damage to them. I won't show when I get home. And just before she came to my door, a lady called me if I can go in and get a heater for her, because her heater is broken. And she said it's costing 500 and something. I said, well, when is the offer stopping? Because it is. I saw it in the news thing, flyer thing. Well, it's not supposed to stop. It's supposed to just be there. Well, everything stops at a point. So it's Sunday, so a lot of times things stops on Sunday and start new flyer on Monday. And I did, and believe it or not, there was only 2 left, and I got one of them for her. So went over, got the canvas thing and the canvases, then went home with that, then had a long chat with her, then went down, got the card and went in and bought this one, and then her neighbor wanted me to go and pick up some coffee. So we're gonna do that now, and then I'm heading home. Oh, and before all of this, I had a chat with a guy about those beeswax candles he wanted to make, and I finally got in contact with him, and if I can go by and get it so I can make it. And he said, well, he couldn't because some of the things wasn't his. And I was just, what isn't yours? The shapes, the metal shapes. Metal shapes? What are you talking about? And then he gave me an explanation. I said, why not just use glass? You stick the burning thing into the glass, you pour on the beeswax, let it cool down, then you put the lid on, and then a sticker on it, and then you're done. That was actually a good idea. So I promised him we're gonna look at. He promised me we were gonna look at it next week. I promised him that I was gonna look into glass, and we're gonna go from there. So I will get that research I need to do, and that neighbor lady has a machine that can remove all smell from the house. So when I'm done cleaning my house, I'm gonna spend a couple of days outside my house to clear it out and then air it out. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about vlogging. I'm gonna figure something out, but I will have to take some stuff with me out, which will give me an excuse for not moving around. So yeah, gonna be a lot of stuff moving around forward. Let's go and get that coffee. Of course my door doesn't want to open. Nope. And this is how I work. I need to turn it on, put down the window, open the door, close the window back up, and then take out the key. I'm home. And here's what I mean with it got a little bit more moisture than I like, but it is some beautiful like this one, some beautiful ones from this area actually. And here is the canvas holder. I can't remember what it's called. So it needs to be washed off. But except for that, I'm glad it can hold a 1.5 meter so high. So that's at least for the big ones. And I can officially cross off another week for this month, this year. So a week to the first market, and I'm running out of time. Yeah. Thank you for watching, guys. The time is 6:30. Half past 4, sorry. And I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. A part of me wants to stay up all night. Another part of me knows that I'm going to be extremely tired tomorrow if I do that. Or another part of me just wants to get up around 5 o'clock, get some card made, empty out the bedroom. They're gonna show up 9 o'clock. Go down and get some food, pay the bill from this morning. I just tried to pay the bill. It wouldn't let me. So the debit card and Visa card and that kind of stuff, MasterCard is the one I have, is still down. And that's a problem. So yeah. We'll have to see what I end up doing at least. So thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button or bell for notification if you've thrown that like. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.